Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host ImperialDane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Taranto Coastline. In these, it is Anticafe, fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Here with the 45th Infantry Division, we got Airborne, we got Armoured, we got Advanced Infantry. In the west, it is the ImperialDane himself, fighting for the German Army, Deutschland. Here with the 3rd Panzer Grenadier, shown here with the Coastal Battlegroup for some early Italian troops. Just me trying out some slightly different things than usual. I do like to occasionally switch things up, just to, like, you know, push myself out of my comfort zones, even if I do have a rather particular type of playstyle. So, of course, allows you to get more troops out faster, just start grabbing stuff here. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters for the continued generous and absolutely fantastic support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible, and a big hearty thanks for commenting and liking on the videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. So, double R squad here for Anticafe, noting no engineers, which otherwise do tend to be a particular noteworthy large part of the USF early game meta. 2nd Coastal Reserve squad here. In this case, my build is not going to commit too heavily to them. If I remember correctly, just 2 of them sort of replacing the Grenadiers. Has the advantage, I do get chaps that, like, you know, perform a bit better when in cover, and they can lay down mines, but they do lack grenades, and they don't necessarily scale as well in other respects. But sometimes, again, you want to, like, you know, try and use slightly different stuff, just so you know how it goes. But also keep your opponents a bit off guard. So, south side here, moving up, of course, me laying down sandbags with them. Folks a bit on the southern side. And a bit of a change. You normally tend to send more troops northwards here, but in this case, I try to, like, focus more on the south side as well there. Again, utilizing the more easy pushes I can make, timing-wise, with the Italian coastal reserves. Meanwhile, Anticafe is committing heavily to the north here with scouts and the double live squad, which definitely means that I made the wrong choice, because my pioneers in the north are absolutely not ready for 2 RAV squads coming barreling in there. And you've got a 3rd on the way. ND4 for me here, pushing forward aggressively. This is also typically why, again, I send troops northwards, because normally, again, there's going to be some kind of attempt push for the northern field points, like they are, the way they are, certainly typically quite exposed, and you also like want some forces nearby to quickly respond, because otherwise you're going to lose them quickly. No, though, I did lay down a mine here, because, again, these are normally very typically, you know, harassed points. So, again, if you got a unit that can lay down mines in the early game there, it typically pays off to lay down a mine or 2. So, rushing up the Italians there, plus the MD42 team here. We got another squad running for Anticafe. We got the infantry support tenders, obviously, very fast tech here. Mine goes off. Bobby and Lewis there completely blows up. And taking up for the Panzer Grenadier Company here. I typically tend to prefer a more light tier 1, typically in expectation of, say, a fast Greyhound, because if I don't, and I then don't have, say, a Pack 40 or anything like that, I'm going to be in for a really bad time. Mines being laid down here, obviously good for defending the victory point, but also in this case, he retreats, then hits the mine. Again, it slightly increases my chance of actually scoring a wipe here. So, always something there worth keeping in mind here. Going straight for the fuel point there to capture. Of course, this is a great early move there for my opponent. Messes for my fuel economy, and again highlights why I should have at least had 1 coastal reserve squad up there. At least actually had both of them, and sent 1 a pioneer squad on the south side. But that's that. Mortars falling up for Anticafe, an obvious response here to the MD42. Very common response, and one you typically should expect. So, hard to work. They're pushing forward. Sandbags being laid down. Panzer Grenadier Company ready. I'll be pushing for some Panzer Grenadiers anytime soon. Got the artillery officer, of course, they also select it as an ability. Mortar moving forwards here. Rifleman pushing northwards. Got the pioneers from the northern field point, of course. Here it's worth keeping in mind they're low in health. They're down to 2 guys. This is actually a fairly risky move for me, and I really should just withdraw them for healing and reinforcements, at least just reinforcements. Following up with the Panzer Grenadier squad there finally. RAV squad loading up here. Italian troops definitely can't push the way forwards. And there we go. I retreat the pioneers. Just realised again that was a mistake to send them in there instead of retreating them. Always something worth keeping in mind. Mortar bombarding the ND42, falls in that 3 position. Rifleman charging in there. Italians opening up with the Carcano bolt action rifles. Machine gun setting up there to flank the Americans here. But again, the terrain makes it a bit tougher to achieve. Panzer Grenadier squad on the way there. No mortar fire there. Full collapse here. Panzer Grenadiers around with a Sturmgewehr 44, MD43 positioning to meet the Rifleman there. And we got Ras coming in full up with the mortar. Also, they're taking hits as well. Caught out of position. Unsurprisingly, there's only 1 route to take there, which is back towards the base. So Panzer's heading northwards here. Light skirmish between the pioneers and the scouts.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Got the motor pool there for Anticafe, very much again expected. Mine going off here. Captain takes several losses, also expected. Panzer swinging in there. South side here moving into the terrain. And troop reinforcing there. Still no healing up for me. My plan in this case actually is to go for the medic bunker because the coastal reserves do synergize with it as they get free reinforcements from bunkers like every, I think, 30 seconds or so. So on top of the other stuff the medic bunker usually does, it does provide a bit of extra synergy when it comes to the coastal reserve. Going here for the support elements, I'm going to try and rush out the Stug. But again, the way he's been harassed by my fuel point, obviously that's not quite going to work out as smoothly. And again, hits the fuel point again. So obviously, I will need a pack 40 unless my opponent somehow, makes a mistake. Or I'm able to suddenly hit his fuel points very hard, which so far I have yet to achieve. So this is definitely not actually the best move I'm committing to there. And there we go. We got the Grand for Anticafe. He's gone for Armoured. And he's using veteran crews and fast deploy to rush out a Veterans 1 Greyhound. Not too much of a surprise though, obviously. Got the Grand out here, adding the 50 cal first. Interestingly enough, normally you'd see the armored side skirts, as it does make it fairly tanky and allowing you to take 4 hits from a tank, which I still think personally is utterly absurd. But anyways, heading northwards here with the troops. Grand rushing northwards there, 50 cal almost done, mortar nearby. Good shot there from the Greyhound. Tim we can rush it out like all Red Veterans 1, all that jazz, making it even tankier there. I just feel like is not a smart move there. Going for the Pack 40. And it basically means it becomes tankier than the T-17 CoH3, which is already, I think, for light vehicle that's so devastating, way too tanky. But anyways, captain in there, taking heavy loss from mines again. That captain is really having a bad luck with mines. That's the second mine he hits, but costs him, most of the squad here. Up north here, Greyhound, they're forcing retreat. There's obviously the Greyhound can very quickly wipe a unit if you're not careful. South side here, Pioneers awaiting more support from more Pioneers. Flares being popped. Greyhound Suffolk there. Pack 40 is almost done. Still got good map control for now, at least decent. Going for the bars as well. Again, very typical to see from a lot of American players. Rush out the Greyhound, then quickly follow up with the fast bars. It's like really add pressure there. And of course, add a very diverse set of threats. We have to deal with both very powerful barred up riflemen and the Greyhound, making it a bit difficult just to, focus on one threat at a time, because if you focus on the Greyhound, the infantry swarms. You're going to try to deal with the infantry, the Greyhound just, knocks you down. So there you go, bars up. Obviously, again, further complicating matters for me. Pack 40, they're arriving. The Panzer up, they can only feel sick. There you go, machine on the flank there. Was not what I was expecting here, suppressing at least one rifle squad, allowing my other troops to move in. Of course, this is where having grenadiers would be nice to merge with the Panzer Grenadiers. Machine gun, Pack 40 inching forward here, grenading when it can. Bomb grenade on the rifle squad behind here. Getting a bit extra damage in there. Good shot from the Pack 40 in the Greyhound. But didn't get off a second shot here. Greyhound quickly withdraws. And as all this is happening, got the coastal reserves, so they basically grabbing the point there. Mortar blasting away. I got a lot of damaged up troops, and I really need a medic bunker. Going for the Stug though, the Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G, because I want something that can more aggressively hunt down the Greyhound and put an end to it. Enforcing, worth noting though, my opponent here is not going for any healing either. Briefly consider trying to lay down mines, but that obviously gets halted here quite effectively by Anticafe. Yeah, I really need a medic bunker. No arguments there, I need it, and I need it bad. Again, there's the direct synergies here with the coastal service, and there's just also, again, when it becomes a 7-man squad, they're obviously also just going to generate more casualties. Again, that's also, in a sense, more challenges generating, free reinforcement for the other squads. Stug 3G ready, immediately adding a Penalty machine and Gewehr for added anti-infantry fighting prowess. Victory points wise, though, Anticafe still has a good lead over me, and I believe that might be more mines, yes indeed. Worth noting, of course, Anticafe has yet to go for the minesweepers, though he's actually going for them now. Fix up his Greyhound. Got the Americans launching assault here. Right into the MD-42. Troops things northwards, Pioneers push back. And end up actually going here for the medical station, because, well, trying to set up for the medic bunker is definitely just not going to happen anytime soon. In part because I keep spending munitions and other stuff as well, so in this case I just have to accept, at least for now, I have to delay the medic bunker. If I ever go for it. But I really should have built medic bunker sooner, and I still should build one. Pioneers are being hunted down with the ground in the bars there and wiped out. Wagner getting absolutely hammered there by the machine gun and the Sturmgeschütz. Pack 4 remaining and supporting here. No anti-tankers here, of course, yet for him. Snare off in the route of the Stug. Panzers Coastal trying to catch the flanking Americans. We see a complete rout once he realizes that flank is going to go nowhere very fast. And with the Stuttgart, obviously, I do imagine he is going to go for an anti-tank gun. He could also go for Chaffees, but in this case, I've actually been able to hurt his fuel economy somewhat, so the Chaffee seems less likely. North here, of course, got the Captain Wing about there, hoping not to encounter any more mines. And moving forward aggressively with the Italians and the Panzergrenadiere. Pioneers to repair the Sturmgeschütz. Mortar firing down, we got the scouts on the far here, mortar hanging back further up north. Coastal Service basic, Captain as well there. So close to each other, trying to catch that mortar. We've got the Greyhound blocking just that. We'll also finally have the medical tent up there for Anticafe. He's going for the M1 anti-tank gun now. And of course, more mines out of me, plus more Panzergrenadiere. More hardened German infantry to tackle the weapon with. Particularly wants to get bars, you're really going to need Panzergrenadiers to find, or Starsturm, and preferably, of course, with the officers' quarters. Rather than forward pursuing the Pack 40 here, definitely will push that one. By the way, I should have pulled that back sooner. That's a tactical mistake there by me. Allows him to wipe it and might be able to grab it. Yeah, he's going to grab it and turn it against me, so definitely got punished here for a rather bad mistake I made there tactically. Do have a second Panzer squad ready now, but that's, you know, not exactly compensation for losing the Pack 40 and handing on to my opponent, who now has 2 anti-tank guns, so really bad move there. I mean, that's going to really hurt. Grenades off on the Panzergrenadiers. Heavy damage inflicted. More moving forward. See up north, bit of skirmishing there. But in the south, it's definitely having most of the fighting. Yes, I've even lost my pioneers. So right here, I end up taking a lot of casualties, and again, getting my opponent some stuff, which is definitely not ideal. Still getting some damage, and we see American forces there withdraw. Back here, reinforcing healing. Mortars hammering away there. Anti-tankers lining up here up north. Scouts hitting a mine. Grab northern victory point. So, bit of quiet here. Up north, the Greyhound now, of course, seeks to engage the lone coastal service. Got lucky they didn't set off my mine that laid down there under them, actually. So, overall, strong situation for Anticafe. My only sort of saving grace is he's still focusing hard in the south, meaning he's not really pushing hard in the north, where there's a lot more he could do to me economically. That does provide me with a bit of relief there. In fact, a fair bit of it. To mine the south. Got Neblev on the way. Because again, he's got like a lot of support weapons now. Plus, due to the way this map is structured, a bit like Samoa, you kind of see this, shall we say, artillery park effect. Or, you know, artillery target effect. Where like a lot of people just bunch up a lot of the stuff in a small area. Which is, again, where the Neblev can become somewhat effective. If you're lucky. Grand hitting the mine there, but I can't pursue it. Up north, Ingenisting about spotting the mines. Captain Rolls inching forwards. But again, considering the way he's playing here, Neblev is going to be very helpful there in keeping Anticafe and the Americans a bit in check. Machines just being pushed back here. We also got the War Machine selected for Anticafe, of course, might just rush out. Greyhounds or Chaffies, you might also be planning, of course, EC8s en masse. And there you go, Neblev out. Fun fact about Neblev is they're actually not part of any type of division. They were actually sort of more of an independent, like, battalion-level asset that were just attached wherever needed. So, little fun fact there. There was also a number of Neblev, this being one of the earlier and lighter ones. There were some that fired, like, much larger rockets, in fact, twice as big. We're talking about 30 centimeters. So, little fun fact there. Wild squad poking north, got caught here by the Italians. More rapid attacking in here. Greyhound, of course, hanging back.
Territory lost.
Got the support bunkers, just in case. Just in case. Particularly since I'm up against the Americans, there could be like Hellcat spam or something else, in which case having easy access to back bunkers could prove to be very good. Up north again, Graham going for the unit there. Swinging in there for freedom and democracy, backed up with the riflemen. Stuckey versus riflemen as they push forwards here. And we got the Needle of Barrage against the mortar and catching here. Anticafe's anti-tank guns. Another Stug on the way. Up north here, Stug continues to fight here, supporting the other troops here. The Truppen. Rushing forward with the Stug 3G here. Rifle being forced to withdraw here. The men of the 45th Infantry are certainly getting challenged just a bit. Of course, with now 5 units out of the Panzergrenadier Company, getting the officers' quarters here would be a very good upgrade for me. Honestly, I should have gone for it even sooner than that. Light skirmishing here.
An officer is being installed for our Panzergrenadier
And there you go.
Company.
Officers' quarters filling up next here for the Panzergrenadier Company. So I'm doing that right. Anton's been pushing in for the Stug up north. Quickly pushing back the Stug because there's always a part of me that's always assuming my opponent's going to be aiming his anti-tank guns because, again, anti-tank guns are similar to in a way the Greyhound is like, in a way, too armoured or tough. They are way too mobile. In fact, that was a big issue even back in CoH3. Anti-tank is just way too easy to move about like that. Which I still think is really questionable, personally. And one of the reasons like CoH3 in particular was just really, really campy. You could just easily respond to a threat with anti-tank guns.
Research completed.
And I'm definitely not a fan of them kind of retreading the same ground in CoH3. But that's another story. Tank Devil on the Anticafe. Up northeast, Stug dashing against the rifle squad here. Panzer rushing going for the anti-tank guns. He's trying to. Second Stug rushing in here, of course, got that upgrade the machine gun as well. So here we see, though, Anticafe extended and losing its anti-tank crew here. Allowing me to actually recapture the pack or destroy it. Neblev again trying to deal with the Americans' mortar. And we got the Grim Wing up here. Mines going off. Panzer's taking heavy losses. Stug's being bombarded here by the anti-tank gun there. Second Stug moving up here. Rifle trying to go for the anti-tank gun. And of course, I tried to respond by then destroying it. Should have tried that sooner, honestly. And there you go, recruit. But the machine guns on the Stug do the deed. Almost. There we go. Panzer out at Stug. They got the anti-tank gun. So that means he's at least lost one in the southern towns they're busy. Going for another Pioneer squad since I really need them. I should have gone for them sooner too. And I definitely need 2 Pioneer squads. Definitely cutting some corners here, honestly. Back at the base, of course, we do have the tank depot up. And there we go. E6s are being unlocked. And again, you can push them out at a fat discount with War Machine.
Give me that ammo. Panzergrenadier reinforced.
Panzer's there reinforcing, healing. Really still benefit a lot from a medic bunker. I could also go for an ambulance, to be honest. Hell, I could go for both of them. Definitely something to consider there. But so far, victory points wide. It's fairly close. The MD-42 catching the captain here by the southern victory point. Spewing down heavy lead there from the MD-42. Stugs, of course, in heavy need repairs. Neblev just hanging back, enjoying the Italian countryside and bombarding it. Again, trying to take out the mortar with the Neblev, and obviously, as always, you know, not that great. And we got Basil pushing down pillars now onto the ground, on the floor there, because that's what Basil apparently does. He's kind of like a player right now and again that's just discovered the physics engine and what you can do with it.
Territory sector lost.
Sturmgeschütztreib ausführen, game moving forwards. Germany's hitting the way here for Anticafe. Riflemen advancing. Panzer taking heavy damage. Need to withdraw here before they get utterly hosed down by the many angry Americans. Very angry Americans. Lines up there. Right, Scout's going for the victory point here. Germany's hitting running forwards here. Brad Pitt on the scene. Yeehaw! Got the MD-42 there. Quick anti-tank grenade on this Germany's E8. As an additional fun fact, I only learned this recently because I haven't really seen it used them against me, but apparently the anti-tank grenade they pop also briefly blinds the crew of the tank. There's a fun one. But like, say, the blinding shot on the, you know, say, the Stummel, you can still, like, easily shoot at it. So there's a little fun bonus there. North Ukraine again striking on its own. And again, I'm gonna have to, like, somehow deal with it, but obviously it's not making it easy. And there you go, Entertain there being hit with fierce fires of the Needwerfer, decrewing his second Entertain gun. Definitely a bit painfully for Anticafe. And of course, great for me because I really want those Entertain guns toast. Up north, the Routsquad going for the coastal service there, pushing them back. Supported by the Greyhound, bringing the Stooks, wrecking the anti-tank gun.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant.
Greyhound is sneaking about. Part of me briefly considered recruiting it, but yeah, in the end I just destroyed it. Third Stoog on the way. I could try and take up here. And part of me probably should just go for the armored side, go to pull up some Starstorm, but here, it's just this sense of, like, you know, pressure out of him, plus just, you know, one, like, you know, concentrate some Stooks one place and then have another one to at least maybe try and keep that East Greyhound in check. So end up committing to a third Stoog 3G. Another entering out of Anticafe. As obviously, fuel-wise, he's nowhere close to the Sherman EC8 more. And he obviously wants more, you know, armored piercing around to deal with mein Sturmgeschütze. Reinforcement here, and still, I should go for a medic bunker.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Really should go for one.
Assault gun is reporting for duty.
German there landing some hits here with its 7.61 on the gun.
We have lost the sector.
Pioneers run along there, not they're supposed to, but you know, looks cool. South side here, one Stoog action reserve. Here we got a big push here with the Americans of the 45th Infantry Baker Company launching an assault there for freedom, democracy, and liberty.
We'll make men of you yet.
We'll make men of you yet. Even you, Marco. Really? Ah, maybe not. Panzers rushing forward, see. Definitely should have coordinated, I think, this with the Needwerfer push or something else there, but going in hard for the fatherland. That's it. Already thinned out lines. See, it makes it easy for the Panzers to push forward to the assault rifles, causing a bit of chaos and consternation in his lines. And there we go, Needwerfer joining it, which also then, of course, not just threatens the mortars, but the retreating troops behind it. Causing extra chaos here. Anton cleared out again. Stoog on the move, moving the other Stoogs as well from the north side. Grand being caught with the Stoog, except the Stoog misses. Another easy on the way for Anticafe. More freedom power. Up north here, Routsquad clutching with the coastal service. Definitely not ready for that. And here we got coal reserves, which is an ability I want to use more of as well. There's definitely some potential quite solid synergies. Besides free reinforcement, the infantry becomes 30% harder to hit, which really in infantry and infantry engagement should actually be a pretty sizable bonus. Also should consider the officer, but there's just so many things I really should consider. But again, part of it is just I haven't really used this battle group a lot there, so I'm less likely to like can keep all of the things in mind, which is part of why I want to like try and use it more. It's again like, you know, use the abilities more, force myself to like, you know, do things I'm not so used to. So Grafner getting hammered by the Sturmgeschütze. Half a battery here. Of course, depending on the type of organization, the Stooks would have been in a platoon or it would have been a battery. Fun fact. And this is again partly down to the way that, again, initially Stooks were part of the German artillery branch, so hence they were organized in batteries there. Anthony being hit with the Needwerfers, screaming rockets they're going through. In fact, the Americans would call the Needwerfer the Moaning Mini because of the sound it made. Up north here, machine gun coastal service being hammered, the 2 EC8s here. Full freedom power there. As the Detroit steamrollers come through there. And somehow, Giuseppe there survived. Antanks there being overwhelmed here. Going for a hard foot with the Stooks. Need to withdraw one here. Scouts going down here. Panzers doing heavy damage with the assault rifles. Like, once they hit Betty 2, they really start to, like, you know, do heavy work there. Captain exterminated. Anti-tanks being wrecked here. We see Anticafe there, of course, now starting to pay a higher price here. As more and more elements of the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division are arriving here, going for 4th Stoog, because, you know, the more Stoogs the merrier, as they say, or they should say. They really should repair some of the Stoogs, and of course, at this point, there's also an argument for maybe building a repair bunker. Or an anti-tank bunker. Honestly, there's a lot of things I could do here. And I still need that medic bunker. Kringer's entertaining again, wasn't able to get that one cleared out.
Sturmgeschütz deployed.
Another Stug out. Coastal Service them being hammered. Bit of pressure up north again, but overall not much. So there you go, 4 Stugs. That is almost a full platoon there, Stugs. Typical platoon would be 5, of course, towards in the war. They probably, I think, would go more closer towards 4. So, little fun fact there. Machine almost wiped out here with the airburst shells. Forcing healing. Heading northern victory point. We got 302 versus 283. Victory point rises fairly close.
We have 300 points remaining.
Now they're anti-tanking out here. Moving in to support the E8, of course, the anti-tanking there being pushed back here. A lot of Stug fire there. Triple machine guns ripping through the infantry.
The enemy holds all victory points.
And there you go, triple cavalry here. Right from there, taking some nasty damage out of all the Stugs. The Sturmgeschütze. Pushing the Panzers of the Coastal Service northwards.
They have the tactical advantage.
We capture that victory point here from Anticafe. I'm honestly, though, being helped. He's like primarily focusing here all the time on most of his forces. Makes it easy for me to concentrate my forces there. Round squad here, definitely overcommitting with this many aggressive hardened panzers behind the retreat path here. In fact, making a run for the building when this close could pop a grenade. Also considered a bit of risk. He could risk not being able to retreat in time and taking massive amounts of damage, as we saw there. This squad now means we got 2 veteran, 2 panzers against a very low health Ralph squad on the retreat, and that means they're going to get knocked out. Great in there. Hit with the grenade. Coastal Service about to get wiped out, but even then, I got a Ralph squad wiped, so that more than easily compensates. Still need a medic bunker, but oh well. So double entering out here, Stugs rushing northwards. Full platoon assault there. Got the Grand withdrawing.
Sector now under enemy control.
And there you go, MD4 to catch my squad. EC moving in. That's going to force me to withdraw, pull the Stugs down here. Respond to the EC, it's close to my base. Not a bad idea to try and threaten my base directly. Obviously not without its risks, but if say moved all the Stugs up there, that's obviously really smart. If he's, of course, if that's what he's reacting to.
The adversary has
Another Coastal Service squad down. So they are both gone now, meaning I'm down to just 2 Panzer squads and 2 Pioneer squads. Not ideal here. Stugs are flanked from the north here, catching using the anti-tank guns. Grandin pushback, Panzers flanking in here. And suddenly we see here, though, I'm able to turn the situation on the map onto my expectation, because I'm just going to pause to explain this. Like, most of this stuff was pointed towards here because that's where I expected the attack to come from. So when I attack from the north, in conjunction with the Nebula barrage from this angle, he's suddenly caught out of position. You know, has to suddenly react to this kind of maneuver here, which clears out, in this case, possibly both of his anti-tank guns. His EC8's also suddenly forced like and have to withdraw swiftly as well. He could have tried to flank around me. He didn't, and now we got the Greyhound here versus 4 Stugs, meaning, yeah, that's 4 shots, so it goes down no matter what. Triple EC8's now here, those Stugs being engaged with EC8's moving in there, shots penetrating, 2 Stugs fetching 2 here. And of course he has Seek and Destroy, so he could do some very nasty stuff here. And there you go. Doesn't pop it, pops the other very good ability, those which most players ignore, which is the heat round ability, heat round, but the HVAC rounds there. Increasing the damage and penetration of the tanks here. Trying to crew the antenna quickly. Let's hold it, 1 EC8 down. Brutal tank battle here. In the end, each lose 1. 1 Sherman EC8, 1 Stug. Obviously, I did come a bit far ahead on that one because, you know, Stugs aren't cheaper than a Sherman EC8 in game. In the actual war. Up north, heat points grabbing by the Pioneers.
Maintain the front line. The enemy have 250 points left.
Got that Stug halfway done. Entry could entertain. They should have destroyed that just to make sure sooner. 8 Panzers rushing forwards. 4th Stug almost done again. Got the airburst shells being unleashed here from on high. And we just got the Nebula just there we go, joining in Vetchi 2 already. Already, but it is Vetchi 2. And now we got Anticafe, of course, bring in the Hellcats. Deciding he does need something with a bit more oomph. Ralph scores, they're getting caught by the incendiary barrage of the Nebula, almost getting wiped out here, in fact. Certainly a bit of a close call there for Anticafe. He's in fact starting to run out infantry quite aggressively. And my more veteran Pentagon is definitely starting to dominate the infantry action, particularly in support of all the Stooks. The things are starting to look a little less smooth here for Anticafe. Like, he had his opportunity, but kind of focusing too much on a too small arena, whereas again, I tried to at least give a slightly larger picture of the battlefield in my mind. I was able to again exploit that in some crucial engagements there. It seems like Anticafe is starting to remember there's, you know, more than map to move about on. Still haven't gone for a medic bunker, or any type of bunker, really. I mean, admittedly, I'm not huge on bunkers. It's not, I'm not quite the static gameplay style of guy, admittedly. But even then, like, you're not heavy into it, still having a bunker here and there, besides the medic bunker, can still provide some advantages. And that's the sort of, you know, flexibility I knew I need to ingrain into myself. Of course, the more flexible are you, better you can, you know, react to, you know, the situations. That's definitely, you know, a bit of a bad habit I can fall into, which is being inflexible. Obviously, many other players as well, but, you know, I'm probably one of the few actually talking about it and admitting it. And there you go, building the pack bunker. Woohoo! Finally building something. And again, with all the EC8s and the potential Hellcats, I mean, building a pack bunker does kind of make sense. It also allows me to, like, you know, move my armored Stooks elsewhere, while still, you know, fortifying the southern front. And the pack bunkers are fairly cheap. Again, there is a logic to it. Particularly if he's just going to keep attacking down here, meaning having the pack bunker come. That is really, really good. Up northeast, small movements here from Anticafe in the 44th. Pack bunker scores a great hit on the Sherman EC8. And there goes Stooks dashing ahead for Deutschland. We see the Americans swiftly disengaging there. Not quite keen on tangling with that many Stooks, but there's a pack bunker right in there. Go driving forwards again. Pack bunker though bounces off the German EZ8 here. Continue dashing there. Go Seek and Destroy activated. Need to turn around here. Focus down the Hellcat first, as that's obviously the bigger priority, particularly with it. But there you go. Seek and Destroy also quickly outmaneuver the Stooks. Of course, mines would be helpful if I still had some coastal service with anti-tank mixes and journeys with Pandafaust. Almost got one of the EZ8s here. Stook here for some reason. Oh, there we go. Got it. One EC8 down. Massive armored losses on both sides. A Stook versus the EC8 here. And I'm basically putting the Stook in front of the, you know, pack bunker here. So basically trying to bait him in front of the pack bunker here. And he almost took the bait there. He almost took the bait. North here, Punchman being caught up with the rifle squad. See, we got more out there for Anticafe. But that said, eventually 3 Pentagoners can lay down maybe fine. Another struggle away for me here. There we go, got it, and the shot bounced. Immense bit of luck there for me. They could have gone again where the Stook also got knocked out, or the Sherman bounced, and the Stook didn't. Rather than charging 40, another Hellcat away for him. Up north here, France would grab the extra point here. Still could do with some more infantry, to be honest. Machine gun there can't fire past the bunker because obviously I did not think that positioning up at all. That is obviously my mistake. Engineers, Rail Squad finding out where the Pentagoners. Got the northern victory point. Mortify there as I actually managed to seize his mortar earlier. And there you go, Hellcat swing in there. Narrowly dodging the pack bunkers there, arc of fire. Got 215, 249 there. Hellcat being engaged with the 2 Stooks, including the Ace one. But note the way I'm keeping the more healthier one in front of the other one, so that way the healthier one draws away the damage from the more veteran, but also low health one. And I need more Pioneers. And I still haven't used Call the Reserves either. It's like, again, a lot of stuff I could easily improve on. Hell, I could have used Designate the Watch as well with the pack bunker. Again, I'm definitely missing, you know, the beat on a lot of things and kind of dropping the ball here and there. And I'm definitely making mistakes and I'm calling them out.
200 points remain. We are losing our grasp.
You need us? Weapon team ready.
And of course, I can be more, you know, aggressive with pointing out my mistakes than I can with others without, you know, sounding too harsh. Enforcing healing here.
What do you have for us?
There we go. Also got minesweeper kits. Even he hasn't laid down a lot of mines, he still has some, and also, of course, it helps with the repair speed on my assault guns. Or my bunker. Big sweep push in the south here, catching my pioneers there. We got Ralph up north. Machine gun flanked here, point blank blast, which causes easily one of my favorite abilities, almost like the Ralph squad. Two of the Vetchi 3 Stu, the point blank blast does its job. It does what it says on the tin. Machine wiped out here, Ralph squad charging in caught here, by the machine gun bunker there. Another Hellcat here for Anticafe. No more Brat pits for a while at least. There he goes, making a run for the machine gun there. I slipped up here, and he's going to punish me for a mistake. Or can I with the ace pentacles there? Yeah, I can do it. Clear it out again and recapture it. In the south, the engineer's sneaking up there, checking for mines. Obviously concerned, his rifleman could have missed something while they were charging in, but also indicating he's probably looking to flank in for him, go for the flank on the bunker. And there goes sound charge off here. That's obviously something they can actually do, and wrecks the bunker. It's a good flank there out of Anticafe. And of course, I respond to that by building another packed bunker, because again, highlights he definitely wants, his tank divisions and whatnot to be in the south, so having another packed bunker there is obviously going to help a lot against, the next Sink and Destroy armored charge. Of course, he's clearly fond of doing it, and I'm clearly fond of my assault guns not getting blown apart by Hellcats. Funny as that sounds. Rather than pushing northwards here again, he could be more active in the north though. Again, he's so focused on the south here, and again, hence why I keep building the packed bunkers here rather than north, because in the south, that's where he is. But also, there's another benefit because there's less room to maneuver in the south compared to the north. There's fewer ways to avoid the packed bunker here than there is up north. I need to lay down a lot more packed bunkers up north to really make it work, for example.
Report. The enemy is down to 75 points.
Get bandit line there being chucked into the midst of the riflemen. There you go. Remember to finally call the reserves. So again, my Pentagon is starting to become a fair bit tougher. Oh, they only when near bunkers. Never mind then. Never mind then. Silly Dane. At least I tried, but again, highlights again, I just don't have enough experience with these kind of abilities, and I do need to, gain that. So ultimately, the best way to get is to use them, even if using them incorrectly, because that's how you spot you're using them wrongly. Thumbs down to me, I guess. Weapons ports under here, could be a sniper, could be bazooka teams, could be machine guns. So only hides the Anticafe is starting to realize, no, he needs to change up something here, because the current approach is not working out for him. Finally adding another infantry squad here, another Wehrmacht Panzergrenadier squad. I could also snuck in the officer, to be honest. Wouldn't have that choice either. Do get the 30 cal there for Anticafe. And Hellcat swing in here in the south. Looking to go for the Stugs. He needs riflemen in the south in there. Go Stugs being swamped by the Hellcats. North here, Panzer vs. Ralph squad here with the Northern House. We've got 38 vs. 191. Hellcat's being focused down by the Stugs. He's focusing down, by the way, the less veteran one, which is actually great for me, because the veteran one is the one with, better rotation speed and a better rate of fire. In fact, here, as you might notice, Vetchi 3 can almost, keep, pace with the Hellcat as it circles around it, which is actually kind of impressive when you think about it. Of course, again, we see the lack of snares is like, definitely sabotaging a bit there. 8 points left here.
The enemy has only 10 points left.
5. Hellcat there going for the Stug, but at this point, it's just not going to matter. There we go, GG, game over. That was a win there for me, though certainly one riddled by mistakes from my side. I mean, of course, there are stuff like moving anti-tank guns and Greyhounds I definitely still think are like kind of nonsense. There's also plenty of things I could have done better this match. Again, I could have used the battle group's abilities much better. I could have gone for the artillery officer. I could have built medic bunkers. Like, there's so many things in this match I could have improved upon and I should improve upon. But at the same time, the pack bunkers definitely also proved helpful there. They slightly, forced him to change his attack patterns. Took out some tanks, gave me some edges here and there. But also, he just also owed folks in the south here and could have done more in the north as well. At the same time, of course, as always, I do find the Wehrmacht Panzers to be quite solid and definitely, particularly with some veterans, they definitely do a lot of work there versus the Americans. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is ImperialDane saying cheers and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.